Lukas Poland loves chatting to friends. Every day, the 13-year-old spends several hours online. Then one day, he began receiving abuse on his smartphone from a text messaging service that keeps the sender's identity secret.
I
think it happened because I supported a fellow student who was being bullied. That's how it probably started. In the beginning, it felt kind of weird going to school knowing someone in class must have sent these things. But I didn't know who.
Lukas fell victim to cyberbullying, something that 1 in 4 German students come to experience. Most victims are teenagers 12 years old and above. Once tormentors hone in on their victim, they're usually relentless. In the beginning, Lukas didn't know how to cope with the abuse, which he didn't just receive when he was at school. It even came when he was home.
I would receive messages as late as 10 or 11 p.m. And then it would start over at 6 a.m. all day long. First, I received generic abuse, like, "You're ugly." Later, I even got messages saying, "We'll destroy your family," or "We'll murder you. You better stay at home."
Philipp B.H. Kremer is a media educator. He offers workshops for students and teachers. He says cyberbullying is an issue in almost every classroom. It's a form of digital violence that can take many different forms.
Cyberbullying tends to start with insults sent over the net, social media, or messenger services like WhatsApp. Then there's something called outing and trickery. People pretend to befriend you. Then they share your personal details publicly, for example, in a group chat.
That causes frustration and leads to isolation. It can even result in depression and suicide. But Philipp B.H. Kremer knows what youngsters can do to protect themselves.
If you're a victim of bullying, don't react to the attacks. Talk to your parents, teachers, and social pedagogues. Get help and make everything public. And if it gets too bad, you can even call the police for help.
Teenagers and families can get plenty of help on the internet. There are platforms that offer information, chat conversations, and telephone hotlines. Parents can take action too, for example by using apps to monitor their children's online communications. Increasingly, victims of cyberbullying are making their plight public. They take to social media to share their experiences and support others.
Hi guys, it's Paris and this is going to be my cyberbullying experience.
I decided to tell my English teacher and she was very, very understanding and helpful.
Please don't listen to bullies.
Lukas too is fed up with being a victim, and he's got a clear message.
I'm not going to let this issue rest. I founded a cyberbullying support group with a website and telephone counseling. Cyberbullying can't remain a taboo subject. It's not shameful to be bullied. It's shameful to be bullying others.
The attacks led up once Lukas began talking about his ordeals publicly. Now he's sharing this experience with others.